and 926
and
CT 01.
CT 01.
State of Wisconsin
versus Rodney
State of Wisconsin
Meyer versus
The
Rodney
state appears
Meyer.
through
District
the state
Attorney
appears through
Kevin Schmidt
District
in
Attorney
person. Mr.
Kevin
Meyer
Schmidt
in
appears
person.
in
Mr.
person,
Meyer appears in without
without
counsel.
We're set here
without
today
counsel.
in
We're
this
set
matter
here
for an
today
initial
in this matter
appearance.
for an initial appearance. This is vehicle equipment violations.
vehicle equipment violations
And operating a commercial motor vehicle
operating
without
a commercial
license.
motor vehicle
Before
without a
I
license.
proceed and go
Before
down
I
the
proceed
road,
and go
Mr.
down
Schmidt, is there
the
an
road,
offer that
Mr.
can be
Schmidt, is there an
presented?
offer that can
Yes,
be
our offer in the cases, he
Yes, our
gets
offer in
a
the
Class
cases,
A
he
commercial
gets a
driver's
Class A
license and
commercial
shows it to
driver's
us, we
license,
dismiss
and shows it to us, we dismiss the criminal
tickets
offense.
and
Criminal
otherwise
offense.
it would be
Otherwise, it would be
$200
for the ticket amount of
and
$200
3 points on that ticket.
All right, so do you understand the offer that he's making here today?
I'll go over it.
I'll go over
your
it.
class.
You get
your
commercial
class
license
A
and
commercial license.
everything will be dismissed.
Everything will
Okay.
be dismissed.
You're not going to do that?
Okay.
So then
You're not going to do
other,
that.
so then the
offer is
other,
if you're
part
not
of the
going to
offer
do
is,
that, if you're
then,
not going to do that,
they would
then accept you.
they would
pleading to the
accept you
ticket,
pleading
that
to the
vehicle
ticket,
equipment
that
violation,
vehicle
for
equipment
a
violation
forfeiture
for a forfeiture
$200
of
just
$200,
just
$200,
$200,
not the
It'd be a
238.30.
flat amount, so
It'd be a
$200
flat
flat
amount,
3
so
points.
$200 flat
for
and 3 points.
$200.
Okay, so
for
$3 points off of your
$200.
license. 3 points off of your license. Or you can have a trial and go forward on a criminal matter and have a separate trial and have a separate trial ticket matter. For the ticket matter.
Pay the fine.
Okay,
Pay the
all
fine.
right. So you wish to
And just to clarify, the ticket that,
And just
the
to clarify, the
$200
ticket that has the
is,
$200 and 3 points is,
it's the operate commercial
it's the
vehicle license.
operate commercial vehicle license.
The
Okay.
licensed resident.
not
The licensed
25
resident.
TR 965 TR 965.
Look here, because I didn't write this. Look here, because I didn't write this.
It's in the, so we would, it's in the, so we would
motion to
make a
amend
formal
to the
motion to
Yeah,
amend
so
to-
basically we'd
Yeah,
amend the
so
criminal charge
basically
to
we'd
an
amend the
ordinance of the
criminal
same.
charge to an ordinance of the
All
same.
right. So you
All right.
wish to accept
So
that offer?
you wish to
Mr. Meyer?
accept that offer? Mr.
Formal
Meyer?
motion to amend,
Formal motion to amend
26
to the ordinance violation of the same. Ordinance violation
made.
of the same.
Granted,
So made.
Granted.
how do you wish to plead? How do you wish to plead?
You can plead
Either guilty or
You can
no
plead
contest.
either
guilty or no contest.
Court will accept your plea of guilt. I
Court
will
will
assess
accept your plea of guilt. I will
$200.
assess
Even
$200. 3 points off of your license. 3 points
and
off of
that's,
your license. And that's
as stated on citation number,
stated on
capital
citation
B,
number
capital B,
Ah.
capital
N,
N,
4038-2.
4038-2.
And Mr. Meyer, are you still in State Road 70? Are you still in State Road 70?
Can I get a telephone number,
Number,
please? Can I get a telephone number, please?
5222-5174. 5174.
Okay, and do you have the ability to pay the
and do you have the
$200
ability to
today?
pay the $200
Excellent.
today? So go ahead
Excellent.
and, so go ahead
All other
and,
matters are dismissed.
all other matters are dismissed.
Go ahead, once you leave here
Go
today,
ahead,
go pay the
once you
clerk
leave here today,
$200,
go pay
and
the
you
clerk
are good to go.
$200, and you are
Okay,
good to
thank
go.
you.
We are adjourned.
Okay, thank you.
We are adjourned.
Thank you.
We'll go on the record in the matter
We'll go on the
25
record
in the matter 25
GF
group file of Samuel,
303,
group file of Samuel
Inson.
Inson.
Appearances are, we have the
Appearances
state
are,
appearing
we have
through
the state
District
appearing
Attorney
through
Kevin Schmidt
District
in
Attorney
person.
Kevin
We
Schmidt
do
in
not have
person.
Mr.
We do not
Inson.
have
He
Mr.
did post
Inson.
cash,
He did post
in the
cash
amount of $750.
in the amount of
He
$750.
was
Provided,
provided his bond, which had today's time for an appearance.
Time for an appearance.
Off the record, Mr. Schmidt, you said
Off
that
the
you
record,
are
Mr.
in the
Schmidt, you said
process
that you are in the
process
of
waiting for blood before you
waiting for
formally
blood
charge,
before you formally charge.
But he didn't appear today, and
But
he
he
had
didn't appear today,
the
and
date
he
and
had
time,
the date
for
and
10 o'clock,
time,
and he
for 10
fails
o'clock,
to appear.
and he fails to appear.
Are you asking the court? Are
with
you
regards
asking
to
the
anything?
court with
I'm not
regards
asking
to
for a
anything?
warrant forfeiture.
I'm not asking for
I
a
assume
warrant
if he came here, the
forfeiture
court was
bond.
gonna
I assume if
release
he
bond.
came here, the court was gonna release
Because it could
bond.
be months before we get blood.
Because it could
back.
be months before we get
The
blood back.
court would have,
The court
considered
would
doing
have,
that, yes.
considered
But
doing
he
that,
failed,
yes.
to appear
but he
here
failed
today. He
to
did
appear
sign
here
his
today. He
his
did
bond,
sign
his bond, which does have today's date and time.
today's date and
Because
time.
you have not formally charged.
Because you have
the
not
court,
formally charged, the court
will not issue a warrant.
will not issue
I will
a
not
warrant.
forfeit cash.
I will not forfeit
I will
cash.
keep it here
I
for
will
his
keep it
benefit,
here for
and
his
that's because
benefit,
he
and that's
failed
because
to
he
appear even though he
failed
was
to
ordered
appear
to
even
do
though he
so.
was ordered to do so.
So it is to his benefit.
So it is
that
to
I'm
his
not
benefit
forfeiting it when
that
the
I'm
court
not
has all
forfeiting
authority
it when
to
the
do
court
that.
has all authority.
We are adjourned. We are adjourned.
We will go on the record. We will
In
go
the
on the
matter
record
25
in the matter
CT
25
State of
CT
Wisconsin
5
versus Natasha
State of Wisconsin
Mansfield.
versus Natasha
The state
Mansfield.
appears through
The state appears
District
through
Attorney Kevin Schmidt in
District
person.
Attorney
Ms.
Kevin
Mansfield
Schmidt in
appears
person. Ms. Mansfield
without
appears
counsel.
in person
We're
without
sat here today
counsel.
in this matter for
We're sat
an
here
initial
today in this matter
appearance.
for an initial appearance.
However, Ms. Mansfield, I am aware that you were
I am aware that
arrested
you
and
were
you have
arrested and you have
perhaps additional
charges or
additional
future charges or future charges.
and they are currently set for
and they are
February
currently
11th
set
at
for
10
February
a.m.
11th at 10
So
a.m.
what the court is going to do is
So
I'm
what
just
the
going
court
to
is
move
going to
this
do is
to
I'm
that
just
date
going
and
to
time.
move
They'll
this
track
to that
together.
date and time.
I'm
They'll track
not
together.
sure if you're going to get an
I'm
attorney.
not sure if you're going to get an attorney,
because
but
you've
my
had
guess is
attorneys
you
in the
will
past.
because you've had attorneys in the
So
past.
I will schedule it for the same date and
So
time.
I will schedule it for
February
the same date and
11th
time
at 10
February
a.m., okay?
11th at 10 a.m. Okay.
So you can come up here and get your notice
So
and
you
you are
can come
free
up
to
here and
Just
get your
before we
notice and you are free
adjourn,
to-
just before we adjourn,
Very likely she could get her license.
very likely she
could
could get her license very quickly. If she gets that,
So
though,
go
Even
very
if
well
she
towards
got
this.
her OWI
Even if she
fourth
got her
allegation last
OWI
week or
fourth
Oh, I didn't
allegation
know that.
last week
Never mind.
or
Oh,
2
I didn't
days
know
ago.
that. Never mind.
So
Yeah, that's just what I'm aware of.
That's just
Um,
what I'm aware of.
So you can
um,
come get your notice and you'll
So
be
you can
free to
come get
leave.
your notice and
Thank
you'll
you.
be free to leave. Thank you. Lewis, on the record in the matter
on the record
26
in the matter
CT
26
State of Wisconsin versus Kenneth.
State of Wisconsin
Sowens.
versus Kenneth.
The state
Sowens.
appears through District
state
Attorney
appears
Kevin Schmidt
through
in District
person.
Attorney
Mr.
Kevin Schmidt
Sowens
in
appears
person.
in person.
Mr.
without
Sowens appears
counsel.
in person
We're
without
sat here today
counsel.
in this matter
We're
for
sat
an
here today
initial
in this matter
appearance.
for an initial
Mr.
appearance.
Sowens did receive a copy of that
Mr.
criminal
Sowens did
complaint.
receive a copy of that criminal complaint.
You did not.
Mr. Schmidt will
did not.
provide you a copy
Mr.
right
Schmidt
now
will
and we will
provide you
go
a
over
copy
that
right
now and we will go over that. There you are. It alleges one count of operating without a license, third without a license,
subsequent offense
within 3 years,
offense
that
within
on
3
or
years,
around November
that on or
22nd,
around
2025,
November 22nd,
in Burnett County,
2025,
Wisconsin,
in
you
Burnett
operated
County,
a vehicle
Wisconsin,
on a
you
highway
operated
without
a
a
vehicle
valid
on a highway
operator's
without a
license.
valid operator's
Upon conviction
license.
for this misdemeanor,
Upon conviction
for
for this
third
misdemeanor,
and subsequent
for a
offense
third
within 3
and
years,
subsequent
you
offense
could be
within
fined
3 years,
not more than
you could be
$500
fined
or
not more than
imprisoned,
$500
or
6
imprisoned
months,
not
in
more
the
than
county jail
6
or
months
both.
in the
Do you
county
understand
jail
that
or
count in the
both.
maximum
Do you
penalty?
understand that count in the maximum penalty?
Not guilty plea will be entered on your
Not
behalf.
guilty plea will be entered on your
You
behalf.
are entitled to a jury trial.
You
would
are
be
entitled to a jury trial.
Would be
Should you
entitled to a
request
speedy
one.
trial.
Are
Should
you
you
still on
request
State
one?
Highway
Are you
48
still
in
on State
Hinckley?
Highway 48
Telephone
in
ends
Hinkley?
in 4247.
Telephone ends in 4247.
No.
May I get an updated telephone number?
May I get an updated telephone number?
It would be 320-674-6727.
32034 what?
32034 what?
384.
384.
Okay.
Okay. 6727. 6727.
May we send you text message
May we send you
notifications?
text
Message notifications?
Oh, that's fine. That's great. So we
That's
cannot.
fine. That's
great. So
okay.
we
And
cannot.
it's good to know
But
it's a
that's
landline.
okay. And it's good to know it's a
Are you in the
landline.
process of getting your
Are you in the
license?
process of getting your license? Why not? Why
It's
not?
It's just a lot of stuff in Cockport, a lot of stuff in Cockport, ain't got job and stuff, so ain't got job.
It kind of makes you even
What
more financially strapped when you
more
get
financially
criminal
strapped when you get
charges,
criminal
and you
charges.
risk 6
and you
months in jail.
Risk 6 months in jail.
So it's probably
So it's
advisable not to drive without a
Probably advisable
license
not to
Yeah.
drive without a
unless you get a
license.
license. Unless you get a license.
Just been riding snowmobile now, just been riding snowmobile now, so.
Mr. Schmidt, what is an
Mr.
offer
Schmidt,
that can be
what is
presented?
an offer that can be
The state's
presented?
offer in this case is
The state's offer in this case is
be enters a guilty plea to the offense. The state will cap at 10 days jail. The state will cap at 10 days jail and the defendant's free to argue.
All right, so you understand the offer there?
All right,
So you understand the
So-
offer there?
Yeah.
So
The offer is plead to the charge. The offer is 10 days of jail plus court 10 days of jail plus court costs and fees. If you get your license, it may go a long way with you. It may go a long way with you talking to the state.
Okay.
Are you going to look into getting your license?
Into
getting your license?
Yeah.
So if I set you for another date and
you
time, you
will
will
be
be able
time,
to
you
update
will
me at
be
that
able
time,
to
what you
update me
need
at
to do
that
to get
time,
your
what you
license?
need to
Yeah.
do to get your license.
Yeah.
February 12th at 9 o'clock, February 12th at 9 o'clock. Come up here and get your notice. You're also going to get another sheet of paper. You're also going to get another sheet of paper because I need your fingerprints. So what you're going to need to do after you get your notice of the building, go all the way around to the other side to the other day reporting for jail, and provide your fingerprints, and provide your fingerprints. We'll be free to go. And then we'll be free to go. Thank you. Stanley St. John. We will go on the record. 25 CT 55 State of Wisconsin versus Stanley St. John. Stanley St. John. District Attorney Kevin Schmidt in person. Attorney Kevin Schmidt in person without counsel. We're set here today in this matter. We're set here today in this matter for an initial appearance. Mr. St. John, did you receive a copy of that criminal complaint? And can you read, write, and understand the English language? It alleges one count of operating while revoked. Do you need me to read you anything on that document? Do you need me to read to you anything on that document? You understand it all? You understand it all? Are you still on Badger Road? Telephone ends in 4115. May I get an updated, please?
320-279-0873-08.
All right, may we send you text message notifications? Is there an offer that can be presented?
The offer in this case, if he gets his license, we'll dismiss the charge, but if not, it's plead to
Do you
the offense
understand
for
that
cause.
offer? Get your license, they'll dismiss this. Otherwise, you could plead to this charge for costs. For a small fine and court costs. So, right now I'm entering a not guilty plea on your behalf, but do you understand the offer? Are you going to look at getting your license? Are you going to look at getting your license? I'm so glad to hear that. It makes me happy.
Wrong, and there's no doing it, but there's no excuse. We drive wife with diagnosed with cancer, and they called around, I looked around, but right down, no one would do it. I had his cards.
And see, I don't want you to say anything that, because it all can be used against you. I don't think this is going to go to a trial. I don't think because I'm really hopeful you're going to get your license. And it sounds like you're already looking at doing that. And it sounds like you're already looking at doing that. I'm proud of you and I'm glad to hear that. Telling you that you should do that. I'm very glad to hear that. So I'm very glad to hear that. I'm going to schedule you for February 12th at 9 o'clock. February 12th at 9. Do you know how to use Zoom? Do you know how to use a telephone? If you know how to use a telephone information and how to call into my Zoom? Can somebody help him? Because then he doesn't have to travel all the way from Sandstone for a status. He can just update me on the telephone. That work? If you can't figure it out, though, you have to make sure you're here. But it's going to be a quick little status. You're just going to be a quick little status. You're just going to tell me, Judge, I need my license. X, Y, and Z to get my license. I want to work on that. Or you can say, you know what, it's going to be too much. I'd rather just accept the state's offer. See, so good. It's all positive. It's all good. So come and get your notice. And then I will either see you or just hear you on February 12th. Okay. I think that's it. Both of you are for him, right? Thank you. And I'm sorry to hear about your wife.